No matter where you live, if you are making these money mistakes in your 50s, your fate will be similar to many before you. You will struggle to have money to fulfill your needs. Honestly, that's your worst nightmare coming true. Your retirement is not so far, yet you have not thought about it or prepared for it. You're still working and depending on your earned income. But I don't want to scare you, because the good news is it's not too late. If you're watching this video, it means that you're concerned, and this will lead you to finding a solution. Unlike those who are just a few days from their retirement, you still have time to fix and avoid mistakes that can ruin your financial future. So, what are the money mistakes you should fix? Are you really making them in the first place? Well, chances are you may be making these mistakes but don't know it, leading you to sinking even deeper. Hello, my name is Manyara Kirago, and I have been a personal finance professional for over 20 years. In this video, I will tell you about money mistakes you must fix by your 50s. Whether you are 50 or below, this video will change everything for you. By the end of the video, you will know what you are doing wrong about your money and how you can achieve financial freedom by avoiding these mistakes. If you need help to ensure you get the best outcome with your finances, I'm available for your support. Please check out my do-it-yourself online course, my one-on-one financial coaching, and Eternity Real Estate program from the links in the description below. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe and share it with anybody you think may benefit from it. Also, ring the bell icon to be notified each time I post a new video. So let's get started. Number one is having heavy consumer debt. Dealing with lingering consumer debt is crucial before hitting your 50s, especially if you're weighed down by high interest debt like credit card balances and mobile loans. This kind of debt can seriously hinder your ability to save for retirement and attain financial freedom. Therefore, taking proactive steps to pay off any existing consumer debt aggressively is essential, focusing on tackling high interest balances first. If you feel it's hard to pay back your debt, you can use strategies like the debt snowball method to speed up debt repayment and get back on top of your finances. The debt snowball technique is a strategy for repaying debt where you prioritize clearing your debts from the smallest to the largest, regardless of the interest rates. You start by making minimum payments on all debts except the smallest one, which you tackle aggressively by paying as much as possible each month. Once the smallest debt is paid off, you move on to the next smallest one, carrying over the amount you paid on the previous debt. This approach builds momentum, and you see debts being cleared, motivating you to continue until all debts are settled. While it may not be the most financially optimal method, because paying off debts with the highest interest rates first could save you more money in the long run, it can be effective due to the psychological boost gained from rapidly eliminating small debts. Besides getting rid of consumer debt, you should avoid accumulating more consumer debt, because retirement is near. Tightening your belt, living within your means, and prioritizing saving over unnecessary spending is crucial. Number two, dependence on earned income. Your financial future is uncertain if you are still dependent on your earned income and you have no passive income source. It's because dependence solely on earned income leaves you vulnerable to economic downturns, job loss, or unexpected health issues that may hinder your ability to work. Diversifying income sources helps mitigate these risks, providing a safety net during challenging times. A prudent strategy in this regard is creating passive income, which allows for revenue generation with minimal ongoing effort. Whether you work or not, income will be generated, giving you peace of mind and allowing you to use your time on something more important. One of the best passive income sources can be rental income from rental property. Whether you do your job or not, you know you will get rental income every month without having to do anything for it. Because there are a few years remaining from your retirement, it's time you should start thinking about having passive income sources that suit you. You can brainstorm on it, finalize some ideas, and make practical plans for proceeding. The point is that once you cross 50, your goal must be to have as much passive income as possible. Number 3, not having insurance. When people are in their 20s, having insurance does not seem necessary. But by 50, it's a necessity. It's because as you age, safeguarding yourself against health emergencies becomes increasingly critical due to the higher likelihood of facing health-related challenges. Health insurance plays a pivotal role in ensuring you can obtain the necessary medical treatment without overwhelming costs. Even though having health insurance earlier than 50 will be much better, having it at 50 is the deadline. Without insurance, medical expenses have the potential to exhaust your savings and jeopardize your financial security rapidly. Another vital aspect of insurance is protecting your assets. Policies like homeowners or renters insurance cover your property, shielding it from damage or loss caused by unforeseen events such as a fire, theft, or natural disasters. Because you're 50, you don't want to bear losses that can wipe out your entire savings and retirement fund. Therefore, paying a small policy premium is much better than bearing heavy losses. Number 4, not having a will. Ensuring you have a will by your 50s is essential for several reasons. First, it will outline your preferences for how your assets will be distributed after you pass on. Without one, your estate may be distributed according to the law, which could conflict with your wishes. Even your children might want to litigate and spend more money on court proceedings, which will ultimately be taken from what you will leave for them. Therefore, having a will ensures that your assets are distributed as you desire, which can prevent disputes among family members and provide clarity. Furthermore, if you have minor children, a will allows you to designate a guardian for them in the event of your death. Without this legal document, the court will decide who cares for your kids, a decision that may not align with your intentions or what is best for your children. A greedy relative might appear, showing himself or herself to be the well-wisher for your child. Additionally, a will lets you appoint an executor responsible for carrying out your wishes and settling your estate. This person manages your assets, pays off debts, and distributes belongings according to your instructions. However, without a will, the court appoints an executor, potentially causing delays and increased costs. Therefore, having a will is not something that you should delay. Number 5, not having emergency funds. Once you're 50, you should avoid liquidating your investments to take care of emergencies. Therefore, for emergencies, you should have a separate fund which acts as a safety net, providing funds to handle unforeseen circumstances, unforeseen expenses, or financial setbacks without resorting to credit cards, loans, or liquidation of assets. As you near your 50s, the importance of having an emergency fund increases given the potential health concerns, job volatilities, and unexpected life events. Without sufficient savings set aside for emergencies, you may find yourself financially vulnerable and ill-prepared to manage unexpected expenses effectively. But how can you have an emergency fund? Well, that's simple. You should start saving as soon as possible, even if your monthly contributions are modest. Just decide an amount you will contribute to the emergency fund every month and be consistent about it. You will stop contributing once you have built up an emergency fund covering at least 3 to 6 months living expenses. Number 6 is high-risk investing. Once you are 50, you cannot invest as you used to in your 20s because there is less time available to recover from potential losses. During your 20s and 30s, you may have decades ahead to compensate for the losses through reinvestments and by enduring market fluctuations. However, as you approach your 50s, the opportunity to rebound from investment setbacks significantly diminishes. Because of this, if you went for aggressive investment strategies and lost money, you will never be able to get back. In addition, you may be tempted to fall for the sunk cost fallacy. This fallacy occurs when investors persist in injecting funds into a losing investment, hoping that it will eventually recover and offset their losses. However, this approach can lead to further losses and total and financial annihilation. Therefore, instead of going for aggressive investments and potentially falling prey to the sunk cost fallacy, you need to be conservative. Number 7, not having a retirement fund or retirement plan. This can be the biggest of money mistakes, which can lead to a disaster. It would be much better if you had started planning about your retirement in your 30s. However, if you delayed this and continue doing so, now it's the time to fix it. It's the last chance that you have. Trying to make a retirement fund in your 50s will be difficult, but it's better to face minor difficulties now than having no money once you retire. You can start by evaluating your current financial situation, by examining your income, expenses, savings, debts, and assets. This analysis will provide valuable insight into your financial position, helping you identify the necessary steps to save for retirement and pinpointing areas where adjustments need to be made. Then, you should develop a detailed budget outlining your monthly income and expenses. Identify opportunities to reduce discretionary spending, allocate more funds towards retirement savings, and maintain discipline in adhering to the budget for maximum savings. To increase your income, you can downsize to a smaller property and rent out the one you own. You can also sell unnecessary assets and simplify your lifestyle to generate extra funds and reduce expenses, and direct these extra funds towards retirement savings. Furthermore, you can consider delaying retirement by a few years if feasible. This will provide additional time to save more and allow for your investments to grow. So, were you making any of these mistakes? Isn't it true that these mistakes can prevent you from becoming financially independent and having a safe financial future? In the comments section below, please share your thoughts on which other mistakes you think we should fix before we are 50. If you want to learn more in detail how you too can generate passive income so that you can finally gain financial freedom, then what you need to do is watch my free training, How to Grow Your Wealth and Attain Financial Freedom. Click the link in the description below and you will get immediate access to that training video. Click the link below and watch it now. If you loved this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for practical insights on financial freedom, personal finance, and financial literacy. Thank you very much for watching.